like to take this opportunity to thank our lecturer, Ms. Mashita, for providing this assignment for us to learn and appreciate different cultures and ethnicities that reside in Malaysia. Malaysia is a multicultural country where each of its different races are able to coexist with each other peacefully and harmoniously. As a Malaysian, it is not only our duty, but also our pride to understand the culture and traditions of Malaysians. All of our group members are Chinese and mostly from Peninsular Malaysia. So we decided to express our token of appreciation to our fellow Malaysians of the East Side, the Iban people. Given this wonderful opportunity, we were excited to delve into Iban culture and history. We had learned much more about their traditions, such as marriage rituals, festivals, costumes, food, and language. Malaysia is a multicultural and multiracial country, and it has many different cultures and traditions embedded deep into its history and people. Malaysia consists of many different types of races, which include the Big Three and many other indigenous people. Among the Big Three are the Malays, Chinese, and the Indians. They are the most discussed because they comprise of the majority of the population. We choose to dedicate this assignment to the indigenous people of Borneo and Sarawak, the Iban people. Iban people are part of a large group called the Dayak, a dominant tribal group that lives in Sarawak. The Dayak consists of the Iban and the Bidayu, which are called the Sea Dayak and the Land Dayak. The Iban people form the majority of Sarawak's population at approximately 1 million people currently. They are also a renowned group for their reputation and skill as formidable headhunters, which gradually fade out of practice. The title of Sea Dayaks was naturally given due to their seafaring nature, as they were often fishermen and pirates. Most Iban people live in the lowland regions of Sarawak in longhouses along rivers called Rumah Panjai. Iban are religious people where the majority are of Christian faith. Although maintaining their beliefs, they still have strong ties to their heritage and cultural identities.
Hi, my name is Terry Chen. Today I'm here to discuss the wedding ceremonies of Iban. A few weeks before the day of the marriage ceremony, as known as Mula Pinang, both the boys and girls' family will prepare the food and the drinks for the marriage celebration. They will extend invitation to the relatives and close friends. In the past, this invitation was in the form of the mugu tali, as known as string knots. One knot indicated 1 day, so the number of knots in the string indicated the number of days before the wedding. On the day of the ceremony, the bridegroom and his party will go to the bride's village. During the journey, by boat or by overland, the bridegroom's party will beat the gong and the drum, as known as bertabo. The purpose of bertabo is to avoid hearing the cry of bad omen, such as jai burong. As they reach the vicinity of the village, the party will take a rest. This is the time for them to dress themselves in traditional clothing. After they dress themselves, they continue their journey to the village. As soon as people in the bride's longhouse see their guests coming, they will fire guns to welcome their guests. The boys' party will return the gun salutes with equal numbers of gunshots. As soon as the gun salutes is over, the bridegroom's party will proceed to the longhouse where they are invited to open a kuta, as known as an artificial stockade. When the kuta is opened, guests are led in procession along the Roi corridor. Rice wine is served at every Roi to the guests as they pass each Roi. A lengthy affair, as both the speakers from each side will give their best speeches, mostly in classic Iban. Later, both the bride's and the bridegroom's family will introduce their relatives to each other. This is known as Iban as Adat Barisan. It involves each family introducing to each of their relatives and who the in-laws of the couple are. When the serious business are done, merrymaking commences with a lot of food, drinks, and entertainment as performance of traditional dances and penca silat, as known as the art of self-defense. The merrymaking can last till dawn. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Wong Yong Lin. In this assignment, I have learned a lot of knowledge about the festival of Iban. The first festival is Gawai Dayak. Gawai Dayak is an annual festival celebrated by the Dayak people in Sarawak and West Kalimantan on 1st of June and 31st of May. It is a public holiday in Sarawak and is both of religious and a social occasion recognized since 1957. The purpose of celebrate this festival is to give thanks to a bountiful harvest. The second festival that I've learned is Gawai Antu. It's a festival that celebrates in honor for those that have died since the last Gawai Antu, and is celebrated in Longhouse. This festival do not have fixed date to celebrate. Moreover, this festival is significant to every Sea Dayak heart. All Dakyats for every generation should celebrate at least once in a lifetime. For those who fail to celebrate it are considered disloyal to the religion.
Hi everyone, my name is Tamin Zhang. Today, I'm gonna present the Iban traditional costume for women. It's Merik Empang and Kain Kabat. Merik Empang is a combination of beads and hand-stitched cotton decorative outer garment. It's usually red in color. Iban women required to wear Merik Empang at any occasion or festival. The ngajat or the traditional Iban dance performed by an Iban woman must wear the Merik Empang as part of the outer garment, adorning her shoulder. Kain Kabat, which is a cloth patterned by the ikat technique. Normally, the Kain Kabat is decorated with colorful sprites pattern design. It's made of cotton as well. This Kain Kabat is narrow and its length is only about until knee. The Iban women wear the dress consisting of Kain Kabat, Merik Empang, which is a chest adornment, the sugu tinggi headdress, and other silver ornaments such as coin belt and badges. Now, I'm going to present the traditional garment of Iban men. It's called kalabi and sirat. There are two types of kalabi, which is sleeve and sleeveless. Kalabi worn by men Iban during certain ceremonies. Cutting of kalabi is very simple, which consists of a rectangular piece of cloth further double. The loincloth is a garment of great antiquity. It's now distinctively ignored among modern Ibans. Buckcloth is the original material for loincloths. The way to tie a sirat is take a strip of material about 10 inches wide and 10 to 12 feet long. The end of the cloth is decorated with beautiful embroidery or weaving. Men's traditional Iban costume wears sirat with a very long loincloth around the waist and weaving.
My name is Eng Shaolun. I'm responsible for Iban traditional food. There is many traditional food like manyuk panso. It is a traditional chicken dish cooked in a bamboo stem. And it's also another drink. It's also known as tuang. It is made up of fermented rice with yeast and sugar. It's also served as a welcoming drinks for the guests. There are also many other traditional food of Iban.
Hi everyone, I am Dong Chu Chin. Today I want to talk about Iban language. The Iban language Jaku Iban is spoken by the Iban. The Iban language is presently written using the Latin alphabet. There are many prefixes used in the Iban language. For example, gai gai in English is chase. Bergai gai in English is chasing with each other, and bergai gai ka in English is chasing someone of something. In the other example, Anju in English is give and the Anju in English is gave. For a sentence, Aku nanti noa titu di English is I wake you here, and Yuji gaga di baka keni in English is try to do it like that. For number in Jaku Iban, San Duang Taku Tangkai in English is 1, 2, 3 and 4. For family, Apai and Intai in English is father and mother. That's all for Iban language. Thank you.
Alfaming, and I'm here to talk about the challenges and experience of this assignment. Throughout this assignment, we didn't actually encounter a lot of challenges because we are all in the same program. We only have a few challenges. Firstly, some of us do not stay in campus, some of us have to travel to and fro from other states every day. And because of that, we can't have a proper time and place to have our discussion. Also, some of us had to go back to hometown for Qingming, as known as Tomb Sweeping Day, so we didn't have the chance to meet up. We only managed to discuss on last week of the deadline. This is our first time conducting this assignment as we do not know any of Iban culture, and because of that we had some trouble working on it. Through researching the Iban culture, we've also found out that we didn't know about this culture, which put us to shame because we're all Malaysian. Therefore, through this assignment we actually managed to gain some in-depth knowledge such as their food, clothes and etc. We're going to talk about the importance and benefits of the assignment. There are a few benefits while doing this assignment. We have a better understanding of other cultures that exist in Malaysia. The more we expose to it, the more accepting we are to the culture that are different from us. It's not only important to understand their culture, but it's also to value and respect them. The more we learn about Iban culture, we can reduce stereotypes by joining in different celebrations, visiting new people from different cultures, and jumping in on new experiences. We will begin meeting new people and making new friends. This will expand our social circle as know as about their culture.
I'm Kao and I'm currently studying Diploma in Civil Engineering. I'm from MPU 2163 Group 5. My task in this group is to research and answer the question 3 of the group assignment. Based on my research and opinion, there are some obstacles to national unity. First and foremost, ethnic grievances that arise from interpersonal encounters at the street level. Secondly, decisions emanating from policies or practices that are perceived as ethnically based bias. Apart from that, while many professions and commercial industrial enterprises have become multi-ethnic compared to the situation 4 decades ago, non-formal interaction within the workplace is still along ethnic lines. Moreover, it is partly because ethnic sentiments and perceptions are pervasive that justice is often viewed from a one-side perspective with very little appreciation of how the ethnic other sees the situation. This is why even well-meaning advocates of national unity, when they catalog legitimate injustice, give the impression that they are not sensitive to what the other regards as the wrong done to his kind. Besides that, there are some government initiatives for national development in Malaysia, including One Malaysia, Government Transformation Program, Economy Transformation Program, and also the 10 Malaysia Plan. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kuken Sim. Today I have a question to discuss with you all is, what was the national philosophy that was created after the historical event on 30 May 1969? The national philosophy that was created after the historical event on 13 May 1969 are as below: belief in God, loyalty to the king and country, the supremacy of the constitution, the rules of law, constancy, and morality. In our opinion, the national philosophy has helped toward the unity. A nation without ideology will cause the nation to be in chaos, and the citizen will be in lack of unity and may cause racist issues. The national philosophy provides universal value that must be attempted and applied by the Malaysians so that the nation will be united and the Treaty of 13 May 1969 will not repeat. For the intent, the national philosophy, belief in God, is practiced by all the race in Malaysia as religion teaches us good values such as be the united and create peace as well as harmony among ourselves. Besides that, practicing loyalty to king and country teaches people to respect the king and be loyal to their country. In conclusion, the Malaysian government has to ensure that students practice and attempt the national philosophy from young age. Last but not least, everyone has to work together and maintain the unity among all the race in order to make Malaysia a peaceful and harmonious country. Thank you.